Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. Welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2, where we have some interesting topics to discuss. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but also Kenya Moore's ex-man, Mark Daly, who I still think is kind of a D-bag, just the way that he was trying to get her money and whatnot, is defending her. He's defended her a couple times since this divorce and stuff. So I'm wondering if now that the divorce is like kind of slowly going behind them, being put behind them, maybe he's like coming back to realization to know that Kenya is not a terror in your life. She gave you the most beautiful gift. So, with that, guys, smash the like button, show some love. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and let's jump right in. Before we get into the Kenya Moore of it all, welcome back, guys. I hope that you guys were able to catch us for our live Hot Messy Topics. That was at 12 p.m. Eastern with Ashley from Taste of Reality. Always so much fun, but it was more so like a New Jersey kind of the end of an era, like a celebration and whatnot. But go check it out. Be a part of the replay crew. Now, with that, speaking of wrapping it up, it sounds like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has also wrapped it up. Now, thank you to Reality Blurb. We love you. Over a year after Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky Housewives of Beverly Hills cast allegedly grown tired of their co-star's pity party. Now, days after it was reported that Kyle was left feeling humiliated by Mauricio's PDA photos with his rumored new girlfriend, Nikita Khan, who's 33, but who's counting. An insider claims that Kyle has been over-exaggerating her emotions and painting herself as a victim and a woman scorned in their breakup. Her and Mauricio have a lot to sort out still as far as their financial problems go, but they're not on good terms. So, how they're going to handle this is anyone's guess. Kyle's crying. This is what an insider is telling Life and Style, by the way. Kyle's crying the blues and acting like she's going through more pain right now, staying home to take care of the kids and worrying about it all while he's blowing money on his girlfriend and five-star resorts. But according to the source, Kyle's castmates, including Erica Jane, Dorit Kimsley, Lisa Vanderpump, even her own sister, Kathy Hilton, are sick of her whining. Lisa Vanderpump, Lisa's not listening to it, saying that she's trying to portray herself as a victim and as a woman who's been wrong. Well, hold on. The rumor is, though, by the way, that he was caught with interesting DMs, social media DMs, and that was the breach of trust. But those rumors have been around for a long time. But then also, there were rumors about Morgan and Kyle, and she didn't do anything to stop those. Like when people were like, "Oh, we feel like you're in a relationship," like the lyrics matched Kyle. Then you do a music video where it's like, eh, you know. So then that's also you know what you're doing. So now if all of a sudden he tried to fix something after he fucked up because people are in his DMs, he's in people's DMs, and he's like, you know what? I'm an asshole husband, but I want to be better. And you're like, no, that's your prerogative. You don't have to take anybody's cheating ass back. But if you don't take their cheating ass back and then they start dating somebody new, you have to understand that comes with the territory. If Mauricio starts going to five-star resorts and buying Nikita Khan an Hermes bag for 10 grand and spending 20 grand on the resort and all of the other things, he has the money to do, he can do whatever he wants. And you don't get to say so. You really don't. So I think that's probably part of the struggle here for her. But hold on. We're not finished. For her to be crying the blues when she's had such a privileged life feels a bit rich, and they want her to get a life. Her pity party is a turnoff and annoying people, and everyone has their own problems and telling her she's on her own here. Yeah, can you imagine Erica? She's like, "Bitch, you're still rich. I'm broke. Yeah, we know, Erica. As Beverly Hills fans may have seen, a source earlier this month claimed that Kyle, who continues to stay close to rumored flame Morgan Wade, was more than ready to divorce Mauricio after seeing him flaunting his romance with Nikita. She's ready to take him to the cleaners, is what the insider said. Kyle's been there from the very beginning. She propped Mauricio up on all of these years, and now she's ready to take him down a few notches. She believes that Mauricio was gallivanting in public with this young Kippy to show her what she's missing, but this was the end of their marriage right there. Now, in other Kyle Richards news, her 24-year-old daughter, Sophia Umansky, took to her TikTok account earlier this week to show off the matching tattoos that she got with her mother and oldest sister, Farah. Matching tattoos with mommy, is what she said. And the word on it was lucky. I don't know how fucking lucky she feels right now. But speaking of not feeling lucky, let's keep it moving over here to Kenya Moore, because things have been pretty quiet for Kenya Moore recently following her shocking exit from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. However, Mark Daly, her ex-husband, recently took to social media to discuss her exit from the show, Andy Cohen, and his relationship with their daughter, Brooklyn. Now, this comes as he is currently filming a reality show for an unspecified network. Fans will recall that Kenya and Mark got married in June of 2017, and she kept the marriage a secret at first, which caused Bravo to allegedly punish her by not including her in the following season of the show. Sadly, Kenya filed for divorce in 2021, but it wasn't finalized until 2023, and many have jokingly called it the longest divorce in history. No. The YouTube channel called Beanatainment News recently captured an Instagram live that Mark did where he rambles on a bit, and the live seems to disconnect quite a few times, but still he was able to discuss his time on the show. One of the first highlights of the video is Mark talking about his experience on the show, and he said, "I love everybody I met through that experience, except you know who." Then goes on to say that he did not have a good experience with the producers and also calls Andy the snake in chief. He continues, "You guys know that, right? You see how they did Kenya dirty?" He then seems to say that he would have stopped Kenya from allegedly showing the RP, the revenge against Brittany Edie at her event. You know what? If I was there, you would have never had that crazy stuff. You know, a husband sometimes has to stand up the same way a wife has to protect a husband if he's going off the rails, and I would never have let that happen. He said, y'all would have said, oh, he's bossing her around, but you still would have gotten a check. Now, Mark then gives an update on their daughter, Brooklyn, and says that she's doing well despite all the drama with Kenya no longer being on the show. And however, Mark also told viewers to support Kenya's hair spa, which he previously did on Instagram. In many ways, the way he goes about it might support the unproven rumors that the salon is maybe struggling. He says, but you guys support Kenya and you guys support all of the ladies because they need it. Support Kenya's hair care. She needs that support from you guys. Come down to the salon and get something done, whatever's in your budget. And Mark also discusses Kenya being fired when he wouldn't do the show. That's where my real beef was. The first year, I didn't want to go on, and they fired Kenya. Then I had to go on just to make sure Kenya got her job back, which was cool. I knew that they were going to bust me up, but I didn't give a damn. And later in the video, he addressed rumors that he didn't want Brooklyn on the show. And he says, all I'll say is that's not true. I didn't want Brooklyn to be in aggressive settings. That is the truth. I never said Brooklyn couldn't be on the show. I said Brooklyn had to be in PG environments. But fans will recall that this became an issue when Marlo Hampton kicked Kenya's hotel room door during season 15. And it was said at the time that Mark brought the situation to the attention of the judge in the divorce proceedings. And Mark also talks about how he was portrayed on the show and says he's not upset by it. He says he understands that the show needed him to present conflict. He continued with, they had to do what they had to do to get the ratings. And I did it voluntarily. I know what I was signing up for. In the end, he promised viewers that he would go live more often and have fewer interruptions. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially with the cast turning on Kyle Richards and then also Kenya Moore's ex-husband defending her. Not you, Mark Daly. Okay. Pop off in the comment section. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And we'll see you later. Love you guys.